Hey guys, I wanted to introduce a brand new platform to my channel and bring it to you guys. I know a lot of you guys like to get into these things when they're very, very, very new. This one here is still in the beta phase. It's actually not even set to launch for a couple of months. And again, right now, even though it's in the beta phase, it is a working platform. You can deposit, you can withdraw, you can earn passive income. Everything is working with it. So let's go ahead and jump into the details. Now, again, if you've been on my channel, you know how I like to introduce platforms. I'll give you a couple of bullet points. If it makes sense after those bullet points, continue to watch because I'll take you through the PDF. I'll even take you through the back office, show you how to deposit. And if it's not for you, then you can just cut off the video and wait for the next one. But I like to give you the meat and potatoes up front so you can make a decision, or at least at the very least see if this is something you might want to get into. So let's go ahead and do that. Of course, it goes without saying that I am not a financial advisor. Never take anything I say as financial advice. If you are going to get into capitalium or capitalium, I think that's how you pronounce it. Then again, do your own research and due diligence and only put in what you can afford to lose, guys. Okay, risk capital only. So let's go ahead and jump into it. Of course, follow me on Telegram, subscribe to the channel, all that good stuff. A couple of key bullet points that really struck me when I was taking a look at this. Let me hit these. I don't want to jump ahead of myself. But I did have the opportunity to jump on a Zoom call yesterday, which was Saturday. I jumped on with the main admin and owner. He's actually out of France. Had a nice, a nice, session with him. Had a good conversation. I was able to ask some questions, and yeah, it looks like they really have everything kind of put together. And again, this is a very, very brand new platform. Not too many people know about it. It only pre-launched 5 weeks ago, and over the last 5 weeks, they've put on about 1,000 members worldwide. Now, again, this is globally, so 1,000 people globally, not really a big deal. There's hardly anybody in this thing yet. So again, pre-launched 5 weeks ago. The official launch. Now, again, it could change, okay? But the official launch is scheduled around the fourth quarter of 2023. So we are very, very early with this. Very, very, good opportunity to get in before this thing even gets known, much less go viral, right? Now, here's a couple of key bullet points that struck me. Number one, the master trader. They do, generate their profit through crypto trading. The master trader is a real trader. Matter of fact, he's actually on a couple of Zoom calls. There's a couple of videos that you can find where he actually, he puts himself out there. You can see his face, and he talks about, his type of strategy. He's a trader for a platform called JetBot. Again, in all honesty, I'm not too familiar with JetBot, but if you go to their website, JetBot is JetBot. JetBot is a pretty sizable platform. You can see here they have almost 42,000 users. Look how much volume they have, $949 million in volume. And it's a copy trading platform. Again, totally separate platform than Capitalium. But the only reason why I bring it up is to let you know that the main trader, the head trader, he's a real person that trades. He's one of the main guys here on JetBot. So again, they have a lot of different copy traders here. His name, by the way, is Jake. He's here somewhere. I think he's towards the end. But he's one of their traders. This is him actually right here, right? And if you go over to JetBot's Telegram, right, the GT Protocol announcements channel, he actually runs this channel. There's over 12,695 subscribers here. Matter of fact, not only does he run the channel, if you go through all these different posts, anytime there's an article, right, he's actually the person writing the article. So, he's a writer for the platform as well. You can go through these. I mean, I was kind of briefly scrolling through them just to kind of see what was going on. But yeah, all of this to say that he's a real. Here's an article right here. Let me grab this one right here. Okay, so this is an article right here on JetBot's website on their blog, and you can see here he's the writer right here, right? So again, he's a real person. Matter of fact, this week on the 13th, I believe they have a live Zoom with him hosting it. Jake is going to be hosting it. He's going to talk about his strategy and his more important than a strategy is actual results, right? So again, very, very interesting that they're, they do have a real person that's generating profit for them via crypto trading. Okay. So it says here Jake runs, this is a typo here. He runs the GT Protocol Telegram, writes articles, and they do have a plan to hire more traders over the next couple of months. Now, from a passive perspective, depending on what you put in, you can earn up to 7.5% per week. Now, again, it's not fixed, it's up to, okay? So even though the PDF says you can earn up to 7.5% per week, so far, I've been told that it hasn't hit 7.5 yet. The highest it's hit was 5.5. So on average, it does about a little bit over 5% for the up to 5% for the week, depending on, again, which package you have. But again, this is what you can earn. So again, up to 7.5% per week. Now, again, depending on what package you get into, you can earn 1.4% to 7.5% per week, depending on your deposit. And here's what's cool: you earn indefinitely once you deposit. So typically, when you see a platform like this, you'll earn on your deposit 200% or 300% or something like that, and then you'd have to re-up. This one here, you earn indefinitely. As long as you have your deposit in, you will continue to earn a weekly passive income indefinitely for however long the platform runs. Now, again, I don't know. I can't foretell the future. I don't have a crystal ball. I don't know how long the platform will run. If you can get in early and you can get to your break-even point, then every week after that is just passive, it's just profit. Weekly passive income is just profit, right? Cool thing about this also is you can come in and you can compound every hour. So even though you get paid per week, this is the percentage per week, it actually does pay in real time, right? And in every hour, you can actually see your dividends rolling in, and you can come in here in your back office and compound every single hour if you choose to, if you want to do that. Okay, you don't have to. You can withdraw. It's totally up to you. But again, you can withdraw your earnings every single hour. That's how how aggressive this thing this thing is, right? Now you can deposit and withdraw various tokens. Obviously, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Tron, USDT, ERC20, USDT, TRC20, right? And you can like I said, you can withdraw at any time. In addition to that, the compensation plan is very sustainable. It's not overly aggressive. This is not like a binary, or it doesn't have all these different things or all these different bells and whistles and 5 or 6 different bonuses. It's a pretty simple, affiliate plan. I think it pays out 5% on your first level, and then you have to qualify to get paid on your other levels. So again, and I say that, in a good way, it's a very sustainable platform. Um, the twist that they have is you can actually get paid commissions when your people withdraw. So not only when they deposit, but when they withdraw, because again, you have people that are potentially going to be withdrawing every single day, you can earn withdrawal commissions. Very, very unique in the space, because not too many platforms are doing that, right? So I'm going to show you here the percentages. So if that makes sense, again, let me take you through this. Again, this is the JetBot website. Here's the PDF. This is what I wanted to go through. Again, the platform is called Capitalium, right, or Capitalium, right? And again, very, very simple platform to use. Once you see the back office, again, it's pretty, it's pretty standard. Again, the main admin, he's from France, and I think there's 2 other partners. But again, I actually have his Telegram, where he said if there's anything you need, or you need me to get on a Zoom with anybody, or if there's any issue that you need help with, hit me up, and you have my direct contact. That's pretty cool. Always having an in, is always a cool thing, right? So again, this is it just gives you a little information on how it was born. Again, they do have a track record of building passive platforms. They've built they have experience in building passive platforms. So this is not their first rodeo. They've done this before. And again, these are the different formulas. If you put in a deposit, it says here from $100, you'll earn, again, it's a range here. It's not fixed. Okay, 1.4% to 2% weekly. If you put in $1,000, right, or more, the moderate formula is 1.8% to 5.6% weekly. And then the strong formula, which is obviously the most aggressive, this is with a $5,000 deposit or more, 4.8% to 7.5% weekly. Okay. They do have a little thing here where you can earn a bonus. They do have their own token, the Liam tokens. We'll talk about that on another video. I don't really have, to be honest, all 100% of the information on that. But again, the more thing that I'm focused on is, this weekly passive income that you can earn. And again, you can withdraw out in USD, TTRC20, Bitcoin, Ethereum, et cetera, et cetera. So here's the compensation plan. Again, pretty simple and straightforward. If you're an apprentice, which is their first level, you get paid a 5% commission. If you're an AI associate, I'll show you here how to hit these different positions. Then you open up your second level, so 5% on your first level, 2% on your second level. You'll earn a 1% withdrawal commission when people start to withdraw, right? And you'll get $100, rank bonus. Okay. If you're an AI specialist, 5%, 2%, you open up your third level, which is 1%. If you're a prodigy, 5, 2, 2, 1. So you'll every time you rank up, you open up another level. Again, these percentages are not, so crazy, right? Even at Genius, it's 6% on your first level, 2% on your second and third level, 1% on your fourth level, and then 0.5% on your fifth level, and then all the way, down the line here. So again, you can see these numbers aren't crazy. They're not, throwing the kitchen sink at people, paying these crazy referral rewards. They do have a referral reward system, and you can earn from it. I want to be very clear. You can earn from it, but it's not so crazy. Okay. It's very sustainable. And again, if you're someone that wants to get into this platform, that might be something, that you want to hear. Okay. Now, the different positions, again, I'll do another standalone video talking about these different positions and the comp plan. I just want to kind of introduce this to you right quick. And you can see here the different positions. This is how you would get into them. There's a deposit requirement and a team turnover. So for example, if you want to hit the position of prodigy, $1,500 personal deposit, 12,500 team turnover. Genius would be a $5,000 personal deposit, 35,000 team turnover, which is like your team volume. Now the key here, okay, the way they have it structured is the volume has to come from your first three levels. Okay. So the volume has to come from your first three levels. So again, there is work involved. If you're going to be an active affiliate and a team builder, to qualify for these different positions and obviously rank up, et cetera, you do have to, build out your structure. But again, while you're building out your structure, you can be earning up to 7.5% per week, right? So again, very, while you're going to earn passive income while you're building out your team. So again, this is just a little bit on the Chat GPT. This is a little bit on their Liam token. Again, we'll talk about this on another video. Because again, I don't have all the information on this just yet. And again, like I said, the main focus for me is the passive income side of the platform itself. This is just icing on the cake, right? This is another way I guess we can earn, once they have it out. I believe the token is already out. You actually earn Liam tokens when you sign up and deposit. This gives you a little background on, the tokenomics and token supply, et cetera, et cetera. Okay. So yeah, let's take you through this back office here. You can actually see right here in your back office. You can see you'll be able to see your dividends in real time. Like every, once this thing starts going, you're going to be seeing the ticker go on. And these are, once it starts to accrue every single hour, if you want, you don't have to, but every single hour, if you want, you can withdraw it out. Okay. So again, this is live as far as the weekly dividends. This is what it's paying right now. Again, the safe package, 2.66%, moderate package, 3.92%, and the strong is 5.11. So again, like I said, even though it says up to 7.5%, I think it's been averaging, from what I've been told, it's been averaging about 5% per week, which is still, that's, if it averages that's still 20% a month. That's still, very solid, right? Very solid results. Again, this is a very brand new platform. So again, here's where you find your referral link. Here's where you download the PDF that I'm showing, that I just showed you. You can download it right here. You can download it in a PowerPoint version. Here's where you would be able to monitor your team. And you can see here, I have some tokens here. So let's take you through. Oh, the other thing too I wanted to take you through real quick, since I have you here, is if you click on settings, okay, you can set up this cool little feature right here Because again, if you're building a team and people are joining with Ethereum, you're going to get Ethereum in your dashboard. If they're joining with TRX, you're going to get TRX in your dashboard. If people are joining and they're putting in USDT, you're going to get USDT. If you don't want to have to kind of like manually withdraw all of those different tokens, you can actually turn this feature on, this auto exchange. And at the end of the day, if you have it turned on, you can actually have everything in your dashboard exchanged for the token of your choosing, whether it be Bitcoin, USDT, Tron, Dogecoin, BNB, Ethereum, et cetera, et cetera. And then at the end of the day, it all gets transferred to the token you want. So you can just do one withdrawal, or you can withdraw every token if you want. Totally up to you. Then they have this auto withdraw feature as well, where you can set this up where if you don't want to have to come in here and withdraw, you can just have it set up where it'll withdraw automatically. And again, it'll withdraw in a specific token, right? In addition to that, there's the auto compound settings, right? If you want to compound and you don't want to have to do it manually, which you can come in here and turn this on and it'll automatically compound your account. You don't have to come in and do it every single hour manually. You can set it up so it's automatically done. Okay. Here, obviously, very important. This is where you would update and put in your crypto addresses, right? So that when you withdraw, they know what address to send it to. You can load up here your Bitcoin address, your USDT TRC20, your Tron, Litecoin, Dogecoin, BNB, Ethereum, right? USDT ERC20, et cetera, et cetera. So make sure you update that. That way you have your wallet addresses set up. And I think that's it. That's all I wanted to kind of go into right here. Here you could just kind of control the color of your back office here. So you can play with that if you like. Okay, so what you would do is you would go ahead and place a deposit. Okay. Oh, you know what? Let me back up right quick. If you place a deposit, right? Let's say you place a deposit in USD TRC20, and you're like, where is it? I don't see it. I don't see it on the dashboard. The reason why you don't see it is you have to come in here and click on this right here and switch it to USDT TRC20. Okay. So here, let's say, for example, you put in USDT TRC20, it's not showing up. You have to come in here, click on USDT TRC20. It's defaulted to Bitcoin, so that's why you're not going to see it. Okay. Once you place a deposit, you would just simply come in here. You would acquire the formula of your choosing, whether it be safe, moderate, or strong, and you'll be able to kind of activate your deposit. Okay. So here you place a deposit. Let's say, for example, I want to put in USDT TRC20. Okay. So it says here 1,000 USDT, 100 USDT minimum for the safe, 1,000 USDT minimum for the moderate. Obviously, the strong would be 5,000. I'm gonna throw in another. Make a deposit just to kind of show you how it works. Give me 1 second here. Just make sure my wallet is good. Okay. Right. So I'm logged in right here. So what I do is I go to USDT TRC20. Make sure you have it on the right, version of USDT that you want to put in. Click continue. And then there's the wallet, the deposit address. It says, please send your deposit using the provided information. Once confirmed on the network, the deposit will be processed automatically. Remember to send the deposit through the TRC20 network or whatever network you decide to choose. If you send it through another network, it can be lost. So I'm going to copy this right here. Oops. Okay. 1,000. Just to make sure it's covered, right? Then I'm going to click on send. Okay. But now I just have to wait for it to clear and confirm. And then once it does, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back here to dashboard. And give me 1 second here. Uh, Once it clears, all I got to do, sorry about that, is I would obviously go to USDT TRC20, right? Now again, put in here whatever coin you decide to, deposit. You would go to after you see it in your dashboard, you're going to go to acquire formula. Acquire form. In my case, I'm going to choose strong. Right now, again, depending on what you want to put in based on your deposit, you choose which formula you want to choose. Okay, and then once I choose strong, I would specify the amount that I want to put in, and I would click purchase. Okay, and that's pretty much it. Here's where you would submit your withdrawals. Just kind of thinking if I missed anything. I think it's pretty much it. It's pretty straightforward. It's pretty straightforward. There's nothing really, complicated about it. Once you get in, I would suggest you kind of go through the dashboard, go through the settings, go through the statistics, just kind of look through it. Again, there's nothing here that you're going to see that's foreign. If you've been in this space, you kind of, you'll understand everything that's going on. There's nothing complicated about it. So again, if you want to check this out, you can put in a deposit. You can start to earn immediately in real time. And again, if you want to withdraw that or compound it, you can. But again, based on these numbers, even if you decide not to build a team, it can be, quite lucrative. Um, even at, for example, a strong AI at an average of 5%, again, you can make up to 7.5% per week. But even at an average of 5% a week, that's super competitive. That's 20% a month, right? So again, if you want to check this out, if you like to get into things while they're brand spanking new, no one even knows about this. If you like to get into things before it hits the masses and you want to get in early, not saying it's risk-free. Okay, there's nothing risk-free out here. If you like to get in things early, this is one that you can definitely check out and get started with. All right, guys, I'll do more updates as we move forward. Just wanted to introduce this to you. Once we start accruing dividends, and I can, do a review and do a couple more updates and show you how to navigate through here. But I did want to kind of introduce this to the channel, put it on your radar, and again, we'll be talking about this more as we move forward. So stay tuned for my upcoming updates for this. Again, I'll leave a link down below. As always, do your own research. Only put in what you can afford to lose. And again, follow me on Telegram. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.